Cooler! Let's go! Let's go! Come on, Stack! Let's go! Let's go! Let's go! Ready! Banner! Banner! Brass! Brass! Wait! Set ready! Wait! Pace! 26! 22, 1, wait! Trick 9, beat! 22, water! Here we go, here we go! Let's go! Ready, ready! Ready. Military, stun!
What a game we have coming up here. A top 10 team, perhaps. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. Finds the tight end. At the 45, on his way. And they finally get him down, but not before. He's got him set up for business at the 49-yard line. Off the play fake. Got his man on the outside. Tried to hit him with a quick game on first down, and nothing doing there. What will they dial up on second and a long way to go? To the air, it's Bernard. Complete. Turning it on. Touchdown, Bulldogs! And once he got away from the D, they had no shot at catching it.
Quarterback's abilities to read the field is huge, and also the anticipation, the timing. To be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone, that was a nice job by the quarterback.
And Georgia ready to go back to work on offense. Already a solid start to this one, now back to work with this 7-0 lead. Looking downfield on first down. Hauls it in. Really nice pickup on that one as they get it to the 36. It'll be first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Now they'll try the right side. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Guys, let's chat about Georgia. Every team needs those big dudes up front, and, man, they got a mauler from the high school recruiting ranks. Big 4-star D lineman. David, what's his adjustment going to be like?
Well, you see the excitement from the fan base and the reaction. It's all over the place, and you understand why. Because just being able to have that size at that position, play the defensive line, is so important for these college teams. He'll fit right in.
Catch in the middle, it's Johnson. Now the connection takes it to the 11. It'll be second down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. Keeping it on the ground with the single back. And he waltzes in for the... Quarterback adjusting the pattern. Dropping back, it's Bernard. Using his legs, keeping his eyes downfield. Still on his feet at the 45. They finally make the stop, and he shows why he is dangerous on the run, too, and he's got a first down.
It's not fun playing defense. I got to cover these fast wide receivers all over the field. You're going to run tempo. You're going to spread me out. You're going to do all this stuff to me. And then it doesn't work, and you call a pass play, and then it turns into that because your quarterback's so special. This just isn't fun.
They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. Second down, they'll go to the air. Trying to escape and get it himself. Breaks into the open. And he rolls into the house. Touchdown, Dogs!
Great decision by the quarterback, and there's a danger on defense. When you play man coverage against this guy, when you've got DBs and their backs are turned to the QB, if you're not careful, he'll just tuck it and run and take off. And by
We're ready to get another look at this Bulldog offense. This offense has really been clicking in the game so far, Jesse.
no doubt, everything their play caller is dialing up, these guys offensively have been able to go out and execute, David.
Yeah, and it's just maintaining the lead. Keep doing what you've been doing. You got a big lead. Let's just keep piling it on until they find an answer.
It's complete to the right. This defense giving up ground as he's finally knocked down at the 26. This offense absolutely humming as they come to the line again. Got it in the middle, it's Johnson. He hauled that one in and got it down to the 15-yard line. And the Dogs will have it first and 10. From the red zone, looking for a space. The throw. He's got it on the move. He's all the way down to the 2-yard line. Just spectacular execution there. The Bulldogs will try to punch it in on first and goal. They'll move the wide receiver. Quick pass on the fly motion. Oh, he was in the backfield immediately. A 3-yard loss. After getting nothing done on first down, second and goal from the 6. And that's going to fall to the ground incomplete. That was a physical matchup there. Third down coming. Trying to pick up a first down. Big fella moving. Touch! Looking for a man. It's Bernard. They'll run the screen. And he never had a chance. As soon as he caught it, the defense was right there. The Dogs have put themselves in dire straits after that last play at 2nd and a mile. Dances away. On the move at the 30. Great job by this savvy senior to know when he just needs to move the sticks with his feet. They've got a 1st and 10 at the 34. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Stepping to the right. He'll throw it. Got his man on the right. That's about as close as you can get to that marker, and it will be 2nd and just a few breaths away from the 1st down. And the Bulldogs come to the line. This situation, you might see a shot play. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. To the air on 1st down. Moving, keeping the eyes downfield. Look out, he's got room. And maybe they've tried to spy on the quarterback, but it just hasn't worked. Another 1st down. He just keeps gashing them with his feet. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. He fires one deep down the right side.
Man, it's nice to have a quarterback that can do this. Last week he was unbelievable. This week, even better. This dude is absolutely on fire, in the zone, feeling it, using the whole field, doing whatever he wants, when he wants.
And he gets the foot down. It's a catch deep along the left sideline. Touchdown, Bulldogs. They wanted it all, and that is exactly what they got. How efficient have they been as they extend this lead here in Week 5?
That is tremendous toughness there by the quarterback because he knew he was going to get drilled. He hung tough.
Opening snap of this drive comes from the 38-yard line. Looking to throw, it's Bernard. Bringing the heat. Unloads it downfield. And it falls in complete. But it could have been much, much worse as the defender was right there. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. This time he's got it. And he's brought down after a nice gain. The offense uses a timeout to stop the clock, and they'll get a quick breather. Oh, they're after him. Nice move to keep running. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays.
I need to get my swag right here.
From the gun, the running back looking for room. Works ahead for a couple. They'll stop him at the 27. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. Looking to fire. Going downfield for the big play. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. 3rd down conversion's always a huge stat, and they've got a 3rd and long from the 27. Moving out of the pocket. Wide open downfield. And he gets it done on 3rd down. They move the chains, and they'll mark it at the 44. Wonder if they'll be conservative on 1st and 10. Quickly out to the tight end. And they'll stop him just short of the 1st down, just inches away from moving the sticks. And the Dogs have their whole playbook open here on 2nd and inches. Drag down, but they'll move the sticks for a 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw on 1st down. Looking left. He makes a catch. There he goes. Slippery slide. Find his way and ran away from the crowd into the end zone. Touchdown, Dogs!
And that's why this running back is so dangerous. It's not just handing him off the football, but he's a weapon in the passing game. You see his ability to catch it, turn upfield, make people miss, and find the end zone.
Now this team has consecutive wins, and when you start expecting to find ways to win games and you expect that you will perform well enough to do so, that's really hard to stop.
It's a mindset, Reese. This team has it right now. You can tell their players trust each other. Big situations arise in games. They're looking at each other in the huddle on the sideline, expecting to make the play that's going to help them win games. This team incredibly mentally tough right now, Dave.
And you start to build that mental toughness when you start to string together positive weeks and you start to string together positive plays. Now you know you can do it. It's not, we talked about it in the offseason, oh, we want to do this. Now you're starting.
Form! Set! Set up! Cooler! Down! Ready, go! Set! Ready! Ready! Up! Banner! Ban! There you go! Let's go! Let's go! Ready! Brass! Brass! Ready! Come on, Seth! Ready to go!
play action on first down. He'll try to do it himself. Great job by this savvy senior to know when he just needs to move the sticks with his feet. It's 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. Back to throw, it's Bernard. He hurls one deep down the left side. Oh, he can't hang on to the football. A big play sitting right there for the taking, and they can't get it done early in this one. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Buying some time. Got out of trouble, got rid of it. Makes the grab. And tackled there by the defense. They've got some work to do on this 3rd and long from the 40. From the gun, wants to pass. And the deflection by the defense. Great play on 3rd down. Looking to throw on first down. Here's a heat. Keeps it himself and gets the first. Lowers those pads. Ridden out of bounds at the 45. A big play for this offense. Quick timeout by the defense here, trying to make sure everyone has the same call. Now it's 1st and 10 from the 46-yard line. Wants to throw on first down. Using his legs to buy some time. He's got the tight end.
Nice quick throw there. It's so important for quarterbacks to be able to find a rhythm and to be comfortable and confident. You want to just get the ball out quickly, make it an accurate and easy throw. And you can tell that these two guys, they rep that play in practice all the time, and it's now showing up here.
Georgia coming out with a fresh set of downs. Looking downfield on first down. Gets it to him on the screen. Oh, he's got some space. And he gets it down to the 4-yard line before he's finally stopped. A terrific run after the catch. Georgia heads to the line with a 1st and goal. Use the play fake. Now to throw. He just wisely got rid of that one. The worst thing that can happen to you is to turn it over on first down in the red zone. They'll give it another shot on 2nd and goal from the 4. Wants to throw. It's Bernard. And the quarterback is knocked down back at the 13.
I love the discipline of this defense. Not just playing run, right? They know it could be a pass in this situation. Pinning their ears back, getting to the quarterback, taking away all that small stuff. All the stuff, the easy access, the free release. Nice job and nice discipline by this.
They'll start this drive with a pass. Firing to the right, complete. Defense uses the sideline there, and he gets it into plus territory at the 49. Off the play fake on first down. Flips it out to the back. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. Back to pass. Going to try to get it himself. He found a little opening and got loose. They couldn't stop him in the backfield, so a solid pickup there. The Bulldogs come to the ball trying to pick up this 3rd and short. Fires to the big fella. They've got it inside the 40 at the 39 as they pick up the first down. They get the conversion there. He used his size and nice moves to get past the chains.
And I like that 3rd and short. Fine.
Turning it on. Just what this offense was looking for. Sets him up at the 26 with the first down. The Dogs kept this drive moving on the ground. Now back to work. Here comes the heat. It's complete. They will score. Touchdown, Georgia.
I think
the days of running backs just running downhill or out the window. You better be able to do this. You see the playmaker slipping down the backfield, throw him the football, he'll handle the rest, get in the end zone for the touchdown.
Let's see if they can get something going here late in the half. Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. Got him downfield. And there was lots of space as he gets it to the 39-yard line. Passing game kept his drive moving. Let's see if they try it again. Now the play fake. Moving away from pressure. He's got an open man. They get him out of bounds right at the 5-yard line, and that one might have saved the touchdown. First and goal for the offense. Dropping back, it's Bernard. Trying to ball his way in. Into the end zone. Touchdown, Bulldogs!
And this QB's starting to do some work, man. The big explosive play in the passing game. You get inside the 10, you're thinking run. Everybody thinking run. You back it up with another pass, another great throw, and quickly this offense gets right to the end zone.
Decent field position to start this drive from their own 33. Wants to go up top on first down. Here's the pressure. Pass rush coming after the quarterback, and they get him at the 32. The offense will have to use its first timeout of the half. It's second and long now as this defense has some energy after that last sack. Fires to the right. He's got it. He found plenty of room, and he gets it to the 39-yard line. This offense lines up feeling awfully good after that big play. To the air on first down. Quarterback strolling away from heat. He's going to take off. He stopped just a chain link or two away from the first down and sets them up beautifully here. The offense will stop the clock and use one of its timeouts. Back to throw, time running short in the half. The pass falls incomplete, and there are 8 seconds left.
Man, the defense, they haven't had an answer for this guy. He has been lighting them up in the pass game early and often so far, and that time just not able to hook up with his quarterback.
It's complete on the right side. Quick timeout call by the offense after the play. They're going to open this drive with a pass. Grabbed over the middle. It's Johnson. They'll get the first down. It's spotted on the 49. That's the way to open a drive. Now they'll put it in play just shy of midfield. The sweet feet keeping the play alive. Trying to make magic with his feet. And he's finally forced out of bounds. Another first down, and he has just been running wild on this defense. Lining up from the 34 on first down. Going for it all. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. Plenty of work to do here on second and long. Looking downfield, it's Bernard. Scrambling away. He'll pull it down. He'll be run out of bounds right at the 25. And the Bulldogs are at the line looking to convert on third and short. Trying to pick it up on the ground. And he needed just a single yard, and he did. Now they'll try to cash in this drive. First and 10 from the 50. First play of the drive, wants to throw. Zings it complete to the right. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. And the Dogs with a second and short to keep this drive moving. He's going to throw deep right side. Touchdown, Dogs! They took a shot to the end zone and found 6 points waiting on them.
Man, understand this defense has their hands full. They're dealing with a quarterback that is pinpoint accurate, making good decisions, and they're dealing with a wide receiving group that has a lot of speed and some burners on the perimeter. They might want to think about playing some...
First snap of this drive comes from the 32. From the gun to give, looking for room. Good pickup on the ground, and they'll mark him down at the 39. The Bulldogs can really attack on this second and short. They'll run play action. Quarterback moving out of the pocket. He'll pull it down and run. Nice run there to keep things moving before they force him out of bounds. Offense set on first down. Looking to throw on first down. Pressure coming. Can't find the man, and he'll be knocked down at the 40. The Dogs with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. He's in open space downfield. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. A chance to sort of put the defense on its heels if you convert a third and long. This one from the 44. That pass not close as he got drilled trying to deliver it, and it'll bring up fourth down. He'll do it himself on the draw. Fights off the defender. And he delivers the stiff arm for a solid pickup on the play. And the Bulldogs with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. Keeps looking downfield. He's going to run it. At the 20, he's got space. And he has vexed this defense with scramble after scramble, has another first down. Uga trying to make this red zone trip pay off. To the air, it's Bernard. Pass is broken up, incomplete as they were trying to strike for 6.
And this QB's had some success, man, throwing to the football in the end zone. Like 3 touchdown passes today. Nice job by the defense responding, right? Don't give up more big plays. Understand he's going to be aggressive.
Pass rush, gets there, gets home, gets him down at the 23. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. Oh, he makes the catch. Got some room, headed to the goal line. And he cruises his way to... They'll run it to keep the clock moving. And he showed himself to be a regular Spinderella, but not a lot of room to run. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line 2nd and 7. Trying to make magic on the scramble. Breaks into the open. Touchdown, Georgia! And the beatdown has ensued. They add on another one, and they're about to push their record to 5-1.
And I love the decisiveness by the quarterback on that play. Nobody open downfield. I'm going to go get this myself. And I'm not just going to go get a first down. I'm taking this thing to the house.
And Georgia ready to go back to work on offense. They're in command of this game. Now let's see if they try to rub a little salt in the wound or happy with getting the W.
Yeah.
Hits him in stride inside the 10. This offense has it with really good field position. Rides the back and leaves it. Quick spin on the ride. He's got enough for the first down, and that ought to be enough to put them in victory formation for the rest of this one. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. After not really playing their best earlier this season, people said, this team is bad. Now they won 3 in a row. This team is good. people are fickle.
Yeah, and we're probably the ones who were saying that a little bit, Reese, because they were struggling. It didn't look like they knew who they were, and they didn't have the momentum going. But now they definitely got it together, Jesse, and they look like a different team.
They sure do, David. We know teams get better or they get worse over the course of a season. This team right now, completely different. Almost the polar opposite than what we saw earlier this year. And I'll tell you, look at their schedule and who they've got left. Those teams better be careful. This team is coming for them.
Thanks so much for spending some time with us. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.
Military start. Flag. Military start. Here we go. Set. Wait. Charcoal! Charcoal! Here we go! Here we go! Here we go! Set! Brass! Base 27 jump! Cooler! Cooler! Set! Ready! Four! Four!
When you're ranked in the top 5, your very existence is a cauldron of pressure. And that is ratcheted up when you go on the road. And this highly ranked squad has found itself coming into a snake pit in this one. Welcome to College Station, Texas. Kyle Field, home of the 12th man and the Texas A&M Aggies. As we'll see the national champions from last year, the Georgia Bulldogs, taking on a squad hoping to prevent another L this week, the Texas A&M Aggies. For EA Sports, I'm Reese Davis, Jesse Palmer, and David Pollack with me. Guys, can't wait to get this started. You think the fans are ready for this one? The booth's shaking underneath us, guys. To throw, it's Bernard. Pocket breaking down. At the 35, he's got room. Great job by this savvy senior to know when he just needs to move the sticks with his feet. One play in this drive and already out to the 41. It's first down. With the catch, it's Johnson. Makes the grab, but not quite enough for the first down, but a good gain on that play. This crowd, full throat, splitting the eardrums and letting them know it's going to be a long day. Throwing on the run. And they weren't able to make the connection. They were looking for an explosive play. The 12th man more than standing at the ready. They are bringing the heat on third down. He's got first down yardage across the 50. They'll mark it at the 49. This Georgia offense moving quickly down the field. Looking to throw on first down. Rush is on him. Trying to escape and get it himself. He'll get it inside the 40. They'll mark it at the 39 before he goes out of bounds. And the Dogs have a lot of options on second and inches. Quick release by the QB. Forced out of bounds, and they'll mark it dead at the 34. They'll snap it from the 34 on 1st and 10. Use the play fake, now to throw. Floating away.
Man, you put those slot receivers in there, and here's why you do it. You back them off the football a lot of times, but who's guarding them? A lot of times those are linebackers. Those are safeties. You get those good matchups where you can feature one of your speedsters, and a lot of times good things happen.
Pressure all over the quarterback, and down he goes at the 24. The offense will have to use its first timeout of the half. 2nd down now after the sack. Back to throw, it's Bernard. Going to try to pop one on the screen. And he was able to run through a tackle, and they finally get him, but not until he picks up the 1st down. Now on 1st and goal, let's see what Georgia will do. Starting to feel a little pressure. Fires into the end zone. Can't make the grab as he was looking for his man right at the goal line. Defense rolls up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. Trying to find the end zone. Needed one more turn of the legs to get it in there, and he's denied just inches away from the touchdown. A 3rd and goal, and this defense, and he'll step into the end zone. Touchdown, Dogs! He'll start this drive firing. It's complete to the right. No chance to run, but still a good game. Let's take a little step back and have a look at Georgia. I'm sure you guys saw what a get in recruiting 4-star defensive linemen, gave them a verbal commitment just last week.
Yeah, you can't get enough of these guys, man. And they're excited because you got to play so many defensive line. This is the guy that's going to come in, be in the rotation early and often.
Under fire. Quarterback feeling that pressure, and he's knocked down. Out of the gun to give to the back. Really needed a play like that to get out of their own end. They move the chains. They mark it at the 29. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. Under fire. He'll try to do it himself. And they'll pick up the 1st down and mark it at the 47.
Well, he does a really nice job buying time, and I love the awareness there, understanding no one's open downfield, knowing where the sticks are, and he's able to use his athleticism to get that 1st down.
Spins away from the defense, and he's able to shed one tackle, but still just a very short gain. And now on 2nd down for this offense. And the pass is incomplete, jarred loose by the hit. Decibels rising as the crowd gets behind this defense on 3rd down. Looking to throw, it's Bernard. Fakes to grab. Putting together a real scoring threat here as they pick up the 1st down at the 36. We'll see if they have enough time to get another snap before the clock hits 0. And the quarterback will be slung down back at the 43. We've reached the break, and Georgia is on top. We've played one before we move on. Let's have a look at the stats. First play of the period will be a 2nd down. Wants to go up top. A little screen to the running back. Not a whole lot of room there on that screen pass as it just never developed. The Bulldogs are in a mess here on 3rd and a mile. And the quarterback will be slung down back at the 43. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete. So now it's 2nd and long. play action. On a little time, lets it go. And the pass is incomplete thanks to a big hit. Guys, let's chat about Georgia. They got a huge boost to their defensive front in recruiting last week. 5-star backer, verbal commitment, some future help in the form of this guy, David.
Oh, baller. And these are the guys that they play running back and all over the field in high school because they're so big and strong and athletic. And it's a guy that you count on. They can come in right now and play day one with that size-speed combination.
Got his man on the right. He snagged it, but he'll be stopped short of the first down. Good, solid pickup on that play. The Dogs in a good spot here with second and short. Out of the gun, the inside handoff, looking for a crease. There he goes!
You know, the RPO game now in college football really puts the defense in a bind, and it forces them just to freeze a half second as they try to distinguish between the running back and the quarterback. Who's keeping the football? On that play, it was the running back, and he made him pay.
He's going to lose a yard on that one. Let's take a little step back and have a look at Georgia. They've jumped to the top of the conference standings. Now the trick is finding a way to stay there.
Well, and that's your goal to start the season. It's always about the conference first. It's not about the national championship picture. So great job taking care of business within the conference, Jesse, but a lot of meat still left on the schedule.
Yeah, and remember, conference championships mean a lot because the way the college football playoff is set up, if you're winning your conference championship, you're probably
Into the end zone he goes. Back to pass, it's Bernard. Unloads to the wideout. That pass is incomplete.
Well, he's been Mr. Dependable early in this game. First 5 attempts, all complete. Finally, the defense able to force an incompletion when they throw his way. This guy's route running his hands. It's a matchup problem, but the defense finally has something good happen.
Here's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the first half. The 12th man putting a stamp on this game right now and bringing it on third down. Going to try to get it himself. They make the stop about 4 yards short of the first down. Listen to this noise. You can't hear yourself think as this defense has them pinned deep in their own end. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. The roar of the crowd trying to fuel this defense to keep them pinned in their own end. He's going to take off. Oh, he's got some space. Has plenty for the first down, and they stop him at the 28.
And this QB's really starting to show you something, isn't he? I mean, he's been hit a lot in the pocket, and I just like the toughness. At the end of the run here, he's not sliding because he's been banged up a little bit. Lowering the shoulder, getting the first down, taking some hits, but he's still competing.
It's incomplete and maybe a little too aggressive from this senior trying to fit that one in there. Behind the chains now on second and long. Looking to fire. Shoots it to the left. Excellent coverage and good use of the hands to knock it away. Let's see what call they have on third and long from the 28. From the gun, wants to pass. Buys a little time. That pass is well off target. He got hit as he was trying to throw, and they can't convert on third down. Nice. To the air, it's Bernard. Quickly to the tight end.
I think that time offensively, you're just trying to take what the defense is giving you, right? They're playing zone coverage. You got your big fella just working right over the ball. It's an easy pitch and catch. Just take the profit, and let's keep going.
Nice move there. He gets those chains moving, gets it out to the 42-yard line. First down here for the offense. Wants to throw on first down. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. Got a good one going here. All tied up in the third. It's second and 10. Motion from the wide receiver. Trying to get the edge with a quick touch pass. The defense wouldn't let him loose, and even though it's a completion, they lost yardage. And the Bulldogs need a massive chunk play to move the sticks here on third down. Dances away to buy time. They get to him as he throws. Those two not on the same page. It's incomplete. They'll come out on this drive and let it rip. On the move to the right and looking for a big one. And it goes through his hands. Oh, he had an explosive play right there for the taking, but couldn't reel it in. Man, what a finish we could have. Tie game, third quarter here, 2nd and 10. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there, still a bit short of the first down. And the Dogs line up trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. Fires to the middle. He's open on the right. Now they're starting to feel it. They've got a first down at the 44. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Send the tight end in motion. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. Knocked down behind the line. Boy, he powered through one tackler, but there were more there to greet him. The Bulldogs trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. We've reached the end of the third quarter, and we have a potential classic on our hands, all tied up as we take a peek at the stats. And a chance to mull things over. Let's see how they start the final period here on 2nd down. The play action fake. Quarterback now on the run, still looking. Trying to make magic with his feet. Quarterback's got the first. Perhaps a touchdown-saving tackle at the 17.
You got to be impressed with the quarterback on that last play because he's already been sacked a ton of times in this game. He knows he does not have a lot of time to survey the field, get through his progression. So as soon as he feels a lane to take off and run, he's going to take it. A really nice job that time, showing off the athleticism and picking up the first down.
I think really good wide receivers do a good job of making every route kind of look the same. You could tell this looked like a vertical route. So if I'm a DB, I'm bailing, and all of a sudden he sits that hitch down. Nice job by the wide receiver, creating enough separation to create a positive gain.
And this offense can just about taste taking the lead in the fourth quarter, but you do want to be careful not to score. Touchdown, Georgia! Back to throw, it's Bernard. Looking for a deep man. He's got it down the left side. Hits the crease. Touchdown, Bulldogs. He broke away from the defense, and they couldn't catch him. With that score, it looks as if this bunch is about to go 6-1.
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch, they've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. And if this quarterback gets through his progression, David, hits you in stride,
we're ready to get another look at this Bulldog offense. A quick strike touchdown up top the last time they had it, Jesse. They'd love to do it again.
no doubt. They've got so many playmakers on the perimeter, David. Just find a way to get these guys the ball in space.
And you already started, man. Making that big play, opening up this offense. This quarterback is feeling good about himself. I wouldn't be surprised if they...
And the ball comes out. What a disastrous play.
That ball carrier is very lucky. That easily could have ended up in the hands of the defense. You have got to do a better job of ball security.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. All kinds of time before he fires right. And here's the pick, and oh, did they need that right now. Stopped right at the 40-yard line. So we'll see the offense on the field to start this drive. Making side adjustments here. Looking downfield on first down. Got his man quickly. Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible.
My old coach said you'll never go broke taking a profit. Take what's there, take the positive yards, and never complain.
It's a reverse. How about this sophomore stopping him short of the first down line?
Well, this is a receiver that needs to touch the ball in a variety of ways. They're going to throw it to him, but they're also going to get him involved on jet sweeps.
They'll run it to keep this clock grinding. And from this angle, I don't think he got the first down. The defense won at the line of scrimmage. With the win today, they're now bowl eligible, and that's certainly worth celebrating, at least to some degree, wouldn't you say, guys?
Yeah, listen, at the start of the year, there are a lot of goals that get put up on the blackboard. Reaching a bowl game is one of them. So now you can go ahead and check that off. But if you're this football team, you're not celebrating that tonight. You're looking to build on this win moving ahead because they've got bigger goals down the road, Dave.
They do, and they've shown you some good flashes throughout the season, man. Some moments that really say this team could be really, really good. And so I think you continue to improve. You know at the end of the season, I get to take a vacation. Wherever the bowl game is, we get a free trip with my boys, but there's some work to be done still.
That's going to do it from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and you've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football. They'll move the tight end. From the gun, running back on the move. He's going to lose a yard on that one. Guys, let's chat about Georgia. Really good win on the recruiting trail last week. Got a commitment from a four-star linebacker.
He's going to help them out a lot because of his speed. He simply has things you can't coach from the linebacker position. So his ability to track the ball sideline to sideline, but also get downhill, he's going to make this defense a whole lot more difficult to move the football against.
They've got it at the 37. It's 1st and 10. Buys a little extra time. He'll pull it down. Nice job there to limit the running room, and they get him out of bounds after a short gain. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. Still moving to his right, trying to make a big play. It's complete. They'll get him down, but not before he crosses the 50. He's down to the 49. Georgia going back to work with another 1st down. Bringing the heat. The ball was out behind the line. Defense trying to take it back. They get him on the ground after the turnover, but there is a flag on the field, and we'll see if that will be a reprieve for this offense. They're backed up, 1st and 10 from inside their own 5, and they'll try to get this drive started. Leaves it with the back. Pushes his way for a couple and gets it to the 7-yard line. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. Looking to throw, it's Bernard. Got his man downfield. Gets it out to the 27-yard line, and they'll move the chains for a 1st down. New set of downs after the completion. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Escapes the sack. And the Heat gets there. And they get it down at the 14-yard line.
You got to love this guy's speed, and obviously throughout his football career, it's paid dividends for him, but this ain't high school anymore. You just can't outrun everybody like you used to back on.
Turning it on! And they'll move the chains and get it to the 47-yard line. Georgia ready to dial it up on another 1st down. He wants to change this route. To the air on 1st down. Oh, they're after him. At the 40, there he goes. And they are finding some space in this defense. He's got it down to the 25.
And you're seeing here the difficulties defenses have trying to contain this guy. If you leave a lane open or you don't sack him right away, you allow him to get outside the pocket, he is going to take off, and he is very difficult to tackle in the open field. He's got running back-like ability out in space.
2nd down, they'll go to the air. Now improvising. Nowhere to go with the ball, and down he goes at the 39. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. He'll pull it down and run. They stop him short of the sticks, and it'll be 4th down.
You know what I really like about
So 1st play of the drive coming here from their own 49. He wastes no time and comes out throwing. Fires to the wideout. And he drops it. Just took his eye off of it at the last minute. Backed up now. Here's 2nd and long. Looking for a man. It's Bernard. Fired that thing out in a heartbeat, but it's incomplete.
And you see those balls in practice sometimes. They're just off the mark. And you don't know how to control it. You don't know what goes wrong, but sometimes QBs miss, and it's an incompletion.
He's going to run it. Did the work himself. He'll go out of bounds. They'll mark him down at the 31, and a big pickup on that one. They're down to the 32-yard line on 1st and 10. The Dogs have put themselves in dire straits after that last play at 2nd and a mile. Back to pass. Finds his tight end. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the 1st. 3rd and long from the 30-yard line, in this defense hoping to knock them out of field goal range. He took a hit as he threw. Coming out on 1st down with the play fake. On the run, still looking. A strike downfield. They'll get it to the 48. No need to measure it to 1st down. That's the way to start a drive. Now they'll snap it just shy of midfield. They'll try the run. Able to scrounge 3 yards out of that one somehow. It's 2nd and 7. Let's take a little step back and have a look at Georgia. Top 5 up to this point is really good. It's staying there as we get heel off one deep down the left side. And that's going to be incomplete. Going for broke on 2nd down, but 3rd down's coming up. Trying to pick up a 1st down. On 3rd down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. And the incomplete pass will bring up 4th down. They've got it 1st and 10 at the 50. Power football with the run. They'll pick up 4, 2nd and 6 coming.
And I kind of like how the running back didn't mess around. Like, just get downhill when you see an opening. A lot of times they close so fast, man. Be decisive, stick your foot in the ground, pick up 3 to 4, and we are not going to complain.
They need the 40 to convert here on 3rd down. Scanning the field, it's Bernard. It's picked off. Don't see that very often from this Heisman Trophy candidate. Good gain on the return, and this defense has set them up with a big play. And Georgia ready to go back to work on offense. The defense made a play with that interception to set them up. Now to see if they can cash it in. They'll rip off 8 on that play. It's 2nd and 2. And the Bulldogs with myriad options after that big pickup on 1st down. Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. They'll run it out of the shotgun. Stop behind the line, he'll lose a yard. And the Dogs are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. He'll throw on 3rd down. Right on the money. Now well within striking distance as that 3rd down play gets him a 1st at the 29. Georgia coming out with a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw on 1st down. Keeps it going. Here's a heat. Just a short pass to the tight end. He knew exactly where he wanted to go with that one, and they've got enough for the 1st down. This Georgia offense moving quickly down the field. Give to the running back. Runs through the tackle. They get him on the ground, but not before he drives it to the 10-yard line. We're at the 2-minute timeout. It's been a good one so far. Opportunity for this offense perhaps to take the lead before halftime. 2nd down coming up on this red zone opportunity. Wants to go up top. He's got it! And off the bootleg, wants to toss it. Here comes the heat. Hit hard as he released the ball on that 1st down pass, and it never had a chance. Well, will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? Trying play action. And fires to the tight end. Nice gain on that play, but leaves it a little short of the 1st down. The Bulldogs are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. Back to pass, it's Bernard. He's got it. He stopped just short of midfield. They'll mark him out of bounds at the 48. Here they come, 1st and 10 from the 48. Throws to the wideout. A beautifully placed ball to the outside, and the toe drag for the big pickup. Just inside the 40-yard line. It's 1st and 10 from the 39. They just keep firing. Now adjusting. Firing to the right, complete. He's got it inside the 10. Mark him out of bounds at the 9-yard line. And that big gainer on the last one has them threatening from inside the 10. Snapped it in the shotgun. Knew where he wanted to go with it, but couldn't find his target. It's incomplete. Defense rolls up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. pressure. And the quarterback goes down at the 11-yard line. Now on 3rd and goal, and that earlier sack left them with more ground to cover. From the gun, wants to pass. And they fail to hook up on 3rd down.
They've done a nice job marching the football down the field.
He'll pull it on the read. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
Really nice job by the defense shutting down all the options. Don't let him get into his reading phase. Go get him right now, play sound, and more importantly, tackle him and get him on the ground.
Brought down at the 31 after a pickup of 10 yards on that one. 1st and 10 for the offense. Looking to throw on 1st down. They get enough rush, and it pays off. The sack at the 20. The Dogs now with a long way to go to pick up the 1st down. Hands it off. Good, solid, determined run there. They'll mark him down at the 27. It'll be 3rd and long. Looking to pass. It's Bernard. Pressure coming. It's picked off. The Heisman contender turns it over. Bringing it back. And with the interception, he'll take it all the way back. Cut. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Wants to throw on 1st down. Quick strike complete. Caught, and he's close to a 1st down on the nice pickup there. As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. Wants to fire on 2nd down. Finds his big tight end. And he's got enough for a 1st down. Now to see if they have enough time to snap it again here in the 3rd. Well, guys, it's Georgia holding the lead at the end of the quarter. Let's take a quick look at the national rankings to see how this playoff race is shaping up. Here comes the 4th. Time to see who steps up, who makes the winning plays to take home that W. They go back to work with the 1st down in the final period of this one. Looking downfield on 1st down. Looking deep. Got it inside the 10. Gets it inside the 5, down to the 4, and it'll be 1st and goal. So this offense with an opportunity to put this game in a hammerlock if they can score and bleed the clock. And you'll race it to the house. Touchdown, Dogs! The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Snags it quickly on the left. The defense wouldn't let him loose there, and it was a completion, but they lost yardage. Well, after not getting a thing done on 1st down, it's 2nd and long from the 24. He put it out there for him, and the senior gave him a chance, but they couldn't make the connection. What a big play this one could be. Tight game, getting late, 3rd and long coming up. Dropping back, it's Bernard. Looking to scramble. He's out past the 35. They finally corral him, and he turns that into a big gain and a 1st down. Georgia ready to dial it up on another 1st down. On the ground, trying to pull the plug on this clock. Quick timeout call by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense.
This offense thinks that they have enough left in the tank here to run the football and run all the time off the clock. They got the lead late. Didn't get the 1st down on that last one, but it's not going to surprise anybody if they turn around and hand it off again here.
Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense. And the Bulldogs come to the line on 3rd and short, hoping to keep the drive alive. Quarterback extends the play. Trying to make magic on the scramble. He goes out of bounds after a solid gain on the play. On 1st and 10 from the 38. From the shotgun, the inside give. Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible.
And if you'd have told this defense that they stuffed this great running back today, they'd have taken it. They'd have been happy, but the offense has still put up production, and they're still in the lead, trying to find a way to finish this one off.
Well, you got to give this offense a ton of credit because normally they've got the lead because of this running back. Today, it's actually despite him. They really haven't gotten the production out of him that they expect week in, week out. You got to give the defense credit for that. But other guys on offense have been able to step up enough to make the plays necessary to give them the lead.
He rolls all the way down to the 5-yard line before they finally get him stopped. Looking downfield, it's Bernard. Quarterback adapting. Lets it fly. And he's gonna take. So with the late lead, they're ready to just drain the clock in victory formation. Another chapter of this rivalry in the books, and this one goes to the Dogs, who hunkered down and took out the Gators. That will put the wrap on things from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis. You've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football. What a show both of these teams put on today. Couple of outstanding squads, hotly contested battle all the way to the very end.
Yeah, we came into this one expecting this to be a back-and-forth battle. We knew it was going to go down late into the fourth quarter. At the end of the day, the higher-ranked team, David, they were really able to lean on those playmakers and that leadership they've got in the locker room.
Yeah, and now I think even more so, you're starting to believe in them. They're battle-tested. This team they find a way to get things done. That's why they're ranked where they're at. And I expect this team to stay in contention for the college football playoff because they're proving week in and week out they're a really good squad.
Thanks so much for spending some time with us. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football. When you're ranked in the top 5, your very existence is a cauldron of pressure. And that is ratcheted up when you go on the road. And this highly ranked squad has found itself coming into a snake pit in this one. Welcome, everyone, to Williams-Brice Stadium, home of the South Carolina Gamecocks. As we'll see, the defending national champions, the Georgia Bulldogs, taking on a squad hoping to prevent another L this week, the South Carolina Gamecocks. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth, as always, by David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's tee this one up. This crowd trying to show them what it's going to be like all day in this house. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Guys, let's chat about Georgia. As most everyone knows by now, one of the top disruptors on defense in the country, 5-star defensive lineman, and they got him with a huge verbal commitment last week. What's that going to do for them?
I mean, the excitement level through the roof. Getting a guy like that you know is plug and play. I mean, big, strong, athletic, makes your defensive line formidable right away. The recruiting class, they just gained some serious momentum.
They'll snap it from the 36. They've got a first down. To the air, it's Bernard. Caught. Breaks into the open. Brings him down at the 48. It's a gain of 15 and a first down. And the Dogs come to the line with a new set of downs. The Sweet Feet buy a little time. It's complete on the right side. They are on the move down to the 32, and they pick up another first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Unloads to the wideout. Complete to the left. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the first down. Georgia hunkers down in the red zone. Trying to cap this drive with the pass. And he dropped it. It looked for all the world like that would be a catch, and he just got too excited. Let's take a little step back and have a look at Georgia. They've done a really good job in high school recruiting. Just last week, a commitment from a big-time 4-star defensive back. David, what does a commitment like that do for the program?
I mean, so exciting. Like, once you start creating momentum in recruiting, it's really fun to watch it. And getting a guy like that in the back end, in the secondary, that's so important to your defense, man, does it get you excited. And other guys now say, hey, I might want to go play with that cat.
Another incompletion on third down.
Bend don't break by the defense, right? They've allowed a lot of big plays, but...
First snap of this drive will come from their own 32. They'll start this drive going to the air. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces second down. Offense in a bunch formation. To the air, it's Bernard. This one's complete. They'll get him down at the 48 after the 15-yard gain. Let's see how successful they'll be on 1st and 10. Wants to go up top on first down. Fires to the big fella. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short gain there. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. Looking to fire. Pocket breaking down. And the defense picks up a sack, getting the quarterback down at the 44. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. Fires to the wideout. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. Ripping off the huge gain down to the 17-yard line. Georgia going back to work with another first down. Now from inside the red zone. Buys a little time with his feet. Got some room, headed to the goal line. They'll finally get him stopped at the 1-yard line. What a run there. Georgia heads to the line with a 1st and goal. He'll set up to throw. Fires to the end zone. Touchdown! So after the break, they'll go back to work. Off Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Back to pass on second down. Quarterback now breaking the field. Had to throw it before he wanted. Couldn't find anyone open here, and he'll live to fight another play. It'll be third down. Trying to pick up a first down. Throws to the wideout. Wide open downfield. They get him corralled, but not until he's in the red zone. They'll mark it at the 14.
This offense is like running a perfection drill in practice against air. Chunk play after chunk play, and here they come again.
Wide receiver comes in motion. Receiver on the move gets the touch pass. He'll be stopped just short of the end zone, but they'll have it first and goal.
I love that play call, and I love the timing of the pre-snap motion. Because the quarterback was able to get it to the receiver right behind the offensive line, because of the timing, he was able to outflank the defense. That puts him out in space where he's able to use his speed. Nice job with the pre-snap motion and timing.
Off play action on first down. Touchdown, Bulldog! Dropping back, it's Bernard. Got the back over the middle. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. Picked up some yardage with that completion. Now second down. Back to pass. Looking to the big tight end. That is just a sideline clinic. Throw, catch, toe drag, everything you want. With the first down, they'll put it in play from the 33. To the air on first down. Quarterback can't pull the trigger, and down he goes at the 41. The offense will have to use its first timeout of the half. That last sack got them behind the sticks. It's second and long here. Wants to go up top. Unloads to the wideout. Caught over the middle. It's Johnson. Just making a play, getting it to the 23-yard line. It'll be first down. Looking to throw on first down. Zings it complete to the right. And they finally get him stopped, but it's a big throw and catch, and he's down at the 5. After coming up with back-to-back explosive plays, here they are, first and goal. From the gun. Extending the play. And he's loose, and he'll... Off the play fake on first down. Rushes on him. Just gets rid of the football. Nobody to throw it to. It'll be second down.
In most instances, I would say really, really nice decision by the quarterback. But when you've got speed like this guy has, I think you'd sometimes, instead of throwing it away, would like to see him take off and see if he can go make something with his feet.
And it'll be incomplete. This is some physical pass defense. They've got to come up with a big play on this third and long. Looking for a man. It's Bernard. Quick completion on the out. They've got it to the 49-yard line, and they'll move the chains. We're at the 2-minute timeout. They've built a big lead, and they'll try to pile on a little more before the break. Georgia coming out with a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw on first down. Makes the grab. It's Johnson. You'll take this every time. 5 yards on the first down play. Here comes the offense on second down. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a first down. The Bulldogs pounded the rock to move the sticks, now back to work. Wants to throw on first down. Under fire. Trying to escape and get it himself. They'll ride him out of bounds after the good pickup spotted at the 25-yard line. Down to the 26-yard line and a first down. Looking downfield on first down. Caught near the sticks. It's Johnson. He hauled that one in and got it down to the 15-yard line. All the way down to the 15-yard line. It's first down. And off from the shotgun. Got some room headed to the goal line. From the gun, the running back has it. And a 9-yard gain on first down leaves him with second and short. Looking to fire. Can't make the connection. The pressure there caused the missed timing. The Dogs come to the line on third and short, looking to keep the drive moving. He'll do it himself. He breaks a tackle. And he's going to go backwards, and they force it. One final play before the end of the quarter. Leaves it with the running back. And brought down. Looks as if that's how we'll end the third. And talk about spreading the ball around. Everyone getting a chance to show off the hands based on the number of targets we've seen. So the final period starts with a second down play. Looking to throw, it's Bernard. Intercepted, and the defense has set him up.
So you're saying there's a chance, Reese. I know it's not a big chance, but you got the ball back now. Maybe your offense can get.
We're ready to get another look at this Bulldog offense. Their defense came up with a big stop now to see if they can. Going the other way, and he's got room. Good, solid pickup there. Now they can start to smell it with a first down at the 31. They moved the chains on the ground last time. Let's see if they try to hit him up top. Might be looking to run. Makes the grab. It's Johnson. They stop him just a link or two short of the first, and man, what they can do on second down here. Back to pass. Under fire. Got out of trouble and throws. It's complete. He gets it past the sticks, and Georgia has a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Wants to go up top on first down. Great job by this savvy senior to know when he just needs to move the sticks with his feet. Now on first and goal, let's see what Georgia will do. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Defense rolls up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a second and long coming. The run up the middle, trying to steamroll his way in. He had all kinds of company as soon as he got it. He had to fight his way back just to get to the line of scrimmage. It's third and goal and third and long. Unleashes to the end zone. Can't make the grab as he was going for 6 right there.
Well, that last incompletion is a good example of...
They'll try to keep this clock moving on the ground. And they'll stop him after a minimal pickup.
And I know you can play these late game situations differently, but I love when you just stay physical. You run the football, you preserve the lead, you got great field position, you're in a great position to salt this clock away and get a W.
Off the play fake. Looking to buy time. Nothing open downfield, so he'll just toss it away.
Good decision by the QB. You're outside the pocket. You're trying to find an open target. No one's open. Throw it away and live to play another day.
Back to throw. It's Bernard. Finds the tight end. There he goes. Just outside the red zone as they pick up the first down. They'll spot it at the 22. And the Bulldogs come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Quarterback on the keeper. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
Phenomenal job by the defense that time, shutting down the option play. They knew they were going to see this in this game, and all week long in practice, they really focused on this assignment football, making sure the dive, the quarterback, the pitch, all taken away. Nowhere to go with the football that time offensively. The defense coming up with a huge negative play.
3rd and long, and he'll try to throw for it. Got him downfield. That'll be enough to give them a 1st and goal from the 10. This Georgia offense moving quickly down the field. They'll ride the running back and leave it with him.
No mystery on that play. With the lead, we are going to run the ball. You know it's coming, and we are running right at you, right into the teeth of the defense, and they're still able to get a nice game.
To the air on 2nd down. Lets it go to the end zone. Fires into traffic, picked off. He managed a few yards on that return, but the bigger play. Couldn't ask for better starting field position for this offense. To the air on 1st down. Well, the quarterback can make a big play when he starts moving around. Takes it the other way. He'll be pushed out of bounds just short of the end zone, and that one saved a touchdown at least for now. So close to cashing it in for this offense. Takes a snap, wants to throw. Knocked away, incomplete, and quarters get tight in the red zone.
And how about this offense? They're not worried about the clock. They're not worried about the score. They're not worried about early and down. Still trying to execute their offense. Still trying to make big plays. And they've had a...
Touchdown, Dogs! Fitted in the window for the score. No matter how much college football changes, realignment, all of that kind of stuff, rivalries are consistent, and winning rivalry games, well, that's just the best.
Because they hate each other so much. So you take the field against your rival, and you're able to put forth a performance like that. That is worth its weight in gold, David. Unbelievable.